Hi everyone. So today I'm going to make two bird feeders using the Pioneer Woman dishware. I actually got these on sale at Walmart. These two bowls were only $2 each. And I just love their designs with the flowers. And that blue color is really pretty. And then I bought the pink, this dish that goes with the cup. So this one's going to be a teacup bird feeder. It's going to kind of lay sideways like that. So, and these two pieces are Pioneer Woman dishware. And the rest of these I bought at thrift stores. These are all candlestick holders. These three. And the glue I'm going to use is JB Weld Clear and GE Silicone Clear. And I bought a 3-strand plant holder. I got this on Amazon. It came 3 to a package. It was about 10 bucks for 3, something like that. And then I bought these. It's called one-hole strap. You can find them in the electrical department at Ace Hardware or Lowe's. And it looks like this. And this is something you can glue onto the side of the plate, and then it has a hole in it for the chain. I know that's not what it was made for, but it works good for this. So then I glue it onto the plate like this, and then you can put your hook in there. And these work great. So I'm going to spray paint the chain and these straps gold so they match. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to glue together is I'm going to put these little bowls on the bottom of the plate in the bowl. So I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to glue this tiny bowl onto the bottom, and that's only to give it a little extra dimension and extra color. So I'm going to do the same for this bowl. I'm going to glue that onto the bottom like that. It looks pretty. And I'm going to use silicone for this one. Okay, I'll let that dry for just a few minutes. Okay, while these are drying, I'm going to go ahead and start on the roof of this bird feeder. So I'm going to flip this over. This is going to be the top. And I'm going to use this candlestick holder, and I'm going to glue it on the top like this. And that looks like water dripping down the top. So since it's not completely tight onto the top, I'm going to use silicone because it's thick, and on each one of these little bumps here. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I put the hook in the top. I usually use a big eye hook like this, and I'll use the little candle holder, which I'm going to glue onto the top of the roof like this. So what I usually do is I'll put a clay ball, which is, I use Sculpey clay or putty that I bought at Walmart, and then I roll the clay into a ball, and then I drop it into the bottom of the candle holder like that, and then I'll put the eye hook in the clay ball, and that'll help it stand up while I pour epoxy into it. It'll stand up until the epoxy dries. I'm going to mix up some clear epoxy. So that's what it looks like. Let that dry, and I'm going to go ahead and glue this one on top of here right now too, using epoxy. Okay, the next thing I'm going to glue together is the bottom of the bird feeder. I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to put this big candlestick in the bottom. That's going to be the middle. And then I'll put the roof over the top when it's dry. So I'm going to use epoxy for this one. Okay. And then I'm going to pour the rest of the epoxy around the edges. Just to give it extra support. Okay, so now I'm going to start gluing the teapot bird feeder together. I'm going to flip this over. And these are the clips that I painted gold. And I'm going to glue these. I'm going to glue 3 of them onto here. Like this. I'm going to use silicone because it's thick and it'll hold it in place. And I know that it'll hold very well outside. So, put some of this on here. Okay, so now I'm going to glue the teacup onto the plate. I'm going to glue it on here like this, and then the seeds will spill out of the cup onto the plate. I put the plate on a vase just to hold it level while I glue this together. And I put some tape on here to hold it in place. So, some silicone. Make sure I put it in the right spot. Okay, so I'm going to let all of this dry overnight. Get the cup glued on here. And for this one, I did put a level on it. I put it on the floor to make sure that it was on a flat surface. And then I put this level on it to make sure that it was standing upright. And then this is all glued up. I'm going to let all these pieces dry overnight and then finish putting them together tomorrow. Okay, I let this dry overnight, and now I'm going to glue the top onto the bowl here, like this. And I'm going to use epoxy. Okay. Okay, I also flipped this over and I'm going to put extra epoxy around the edge here just to make sure it's sealed. Okay, these should be dry. They've been drying for a couple of hours. I'm going to flip this one over. See what that looks like. Ooh, it's heavy. Right here. Ooh, that looks really good. And I set this one on top of this bowl here too, so that I could lay it flat. And the only thing I have left to do is put this chain on here, this 3-strand chain to hang it. Okay, so I've got the chain on the teacup bird feeder, and then this one is ready to go too, so I'm going to go hang these outside. Okay, so here they are outside hanging on a shepherd's hook. This bowl feeder is really pretty. I love the blossoms in the bowl, so pretty. And this little dish underneath it. And then the teacup bird feeder. Love the colors. And a little bowl underneath. Now I just need to put seeds in them. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.